Okay, guys, so if anyone is in, I'm an hour early. You can thank Shark Scrapper for that one. He really put the pressure on me there this evening by his daylight saving time in America, making it more difficult for me. But that's just the way it goes. So I'll wait a few minutes, let a few people in, take a drink, make sure everything is working on my side of things. Okay, so if you are in the chat, please hit the thumbs up. If not, well, then I'll have to wait for more people to come in. So, excuse me. Right. So let's get down to it. So what am I talking about tonight? Well, for those of you who are in, I am talking about making money on YouTube. Well, not YouTube, making money from scrapping. What ways can you make money from scrapping? So it's not just scrap metal that we can make money from going to the scrap yard and just cashing it in. There is also the salvage of the items. So you might be able to reuse the items, or you might be able to make something else out of the items, or you might be able to sell the items. So that's kind of what I want to talk about tonight. Sorry guys, I'm just checking a message there that was sent to me on an email. I don't think there's too many in there yet anyhow. So oh, Miss Canadian Scrapper, welcome in. Good to see you, Miss Canadian Scrapper. What's the weather like today over there? Have you plenty of snow still? We had some snow here just the other day, and it's gone again, but they reckon we could have more next week, and then hopefully that'll be it, end of it, and we can get on to spring and get into summer and get some scrapping done. I say, I don't know how, as Ian Matthews just said, I don't know how you just scrap in that cold weather, because I tried a bit of it last week in the snow and I only lasted a few minutes and I was gone back into the house. I said, too cold for me to be at this. Carry on. Sorry, guys. Now, anyhow, if you're still there, Miss Canadian Scrapper, what's the weather like out in your neck of the wood? Today is beautiful. Day, well, very good for that. Wannabe Scrapper, welcome in. Earl Fowler, E-Waste Mike is there. Scrap and Salvage is just in the door as well. So there's a few people coming in now. So I'm an hour early on my time. It's probably okay for you American people. It's still the same time. But it's actually just 7 p.m. here in Ireland, because we don't have daylight saving time for another 2 weeks. Actually, it's the 26th of this month before we change our clocks. So Shark Scrapper, I just came in now setting up my live. I seen Shark Scrapper's live, and I go, what the hell is happening here? And it all clicked, daylight savings time. So Mr. Shark Scrapper really did make me scamper and try and get things set up. So I do apologize for not being at the start of Sharks Live for a start, and then being in and out of Sharks Live because I was trying to set up this live. So let's see who do I have to say hi to there. I went down, I think, as far as see you scrapping. So JR Cat's in, Electronic Scrappers in, Wannabe Scrapper, Bush Scrapper, Scrapper Wolf, Cruiser Mac. Who else is there? Is there daylight savings time in Wigan? I don't think it matters in Wigan for Mr. Matthews. He does be all night. Scrapper Wolf, I said hi to already, didn't I? Yeah. So link is there if anyone wants to come up. And what I'm said, if for those of you who weren't in at the start, what I want to talk about tonight is what other ways is there to make money from scrap other than going to the scrapyard and cashing in your scrap? So a few things I see that is a way of making it more money is reselling. Salvage, it's not really a way of making money, but salvaging the item and reusing it is a way of saving you money and having to buy whatever that item is. And the last way is to make something of a higher value of the scrap. So I know we do take the mickey out of Ian Matthews and about him being a scrap artiste now and not a scrapper, but more an artiste. But that is another way of making money from scrap. And there is people out there who do it. They take an item and it's junk and they turn it into something else and they resell it. So any scrappers do that, repurpose the item and resell it, or do you just scrap it? What do you do? Let me know in the chat there what you're doing. And plus, I hope the link is there. I'm sure I put the link there. I pinned the link to the top. Hey, nice junk. Welcome in. I also I remember that channel that I was talking about last week, and I said I'd let you know this week the channel, which is an actual YouTube channel of a scrapyard, so you can see the workings of the scrapyard and how it's done. So I'll put that link up later in the chat. So if you want to see who that is, you're going to have to wait a bit longer and stick around, and we will put the name of that channel up later. So come on, guys, what are you do with your scrap? Do you just bring it straight to the scrapyard, or do you repurpose it, resell it? What do you do? I just everything I get goes to the scrapyard. I don't have time because I'm not a full-time scrapper. I'm part-time, so but full-time work, and then trying to scrap out stuff as well. I don't really have the time to try and go, oh, I have enough junks around already as it is because I can't get through what I have without adding more to it and saying, oh, I'll repurpose that, or I'll make something different with that, or I'll increase the value of that by turning it into a table or something like that. So let me know what you're doing. I have a beep in the basement. So of course I would like to thank Shark Scrapper for having me rushing around the place to see. I can just set up my thumbnail and everything on my live, and next thing I look and I go, I seen YouTube, and next thing I seen Shark Scrapper's live. I go, what's he doing live? He's an hour early.
Man, I tell you, I was sitting here doing same kind of thing, right? I'm sitting here just going through my notes, making sure I was on track with stuff, and then I happened to look at the corner of my monitor, and I saw that it was like 20 minutes to the hour. I'm like, what the hell? I haven't been awake that long.
Yeah, and then I go, what is it? And then I put in daylight savings time. It has to be daylight savings time. So and then I go, did daylight savings time happen last night here in Ireland? And next time I looked, it's not happening for another 2 weeks. So that means now next week I'll be an hour early again. But I don't mind now that I know I can plan. But I didn't know you were changing your daylight savings was 2 weeks ahead of us. I was just asking the question there to people about what they do with all their scrap they get. Do they repurpose it? Do they try and resell stuff, or do they just bring stuff to the scrapyard? So let me see. Everything used to go after I micro scrapped, but now if see something with a resale value and try and sell it, like Moose. So yeah, so some scrappers will resell stuff. I know Shark does resell stuff. If he can find the value for it, you resell it. But the likes of me, I just scrap everything out because I don't have time to be dealing with eBay and dealing with whatever other marketplace trying to resell something and deal with idiots and mess. Let's state facts. There's plenty of idiots out there who send stupid questions to you all day about something.
Yeah, the resale can be challenging because not only do you have the folks that will send stuff back when there's nothing wrong with it, or they're just trying to scam the system, but you're putting in a lot of extra time, right, to package things up, to mail stuff out. So it becomes almost a full-time effort itself doing the resale. And I kind of do some resale, not a whole lot of resale. It's got to be something that's got some real good value to it, like some of the old vintage computer stuff, or some of the newer stuff that can get reused at a reasonable value. Moose Scrapper's been doing it a long time, so he's sort of already got things set up. So for him, he's in that pattern and that role, and it's just a part of what he does. So it's it's for him, it's not as intrusive into his normal operations.
Yeah.
Um, but there's a bunch of work involved in it, and anybody that's thinking about going down that road, you got to really pay attention to the amount of time that is going to be spent trying to resell stuff.
I junk and resell, so that makes me a buy scrapper. Joking.
All right, so nice junk goes both ways. That's cool.
Yes,
That's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
I save a lot of things that still work. Yeah, I suppose something, again, I'm terrible for that. I don't care if it works or not. If I get it, it's getting scrapped because, again, it's I was given it free. I never pay for scrap, so if I get it free, I just take it for the scrap value. I don't ever reuse anything again because it might look at, especially anything electronic or anything electric, it may look safe, but if you left that plugged in and it goes on fire, who's to blame then? Only yourself, because you don't know what defects were on that. At least if it's a new item, if it goes faulty or something goes wrong, you have a warranty and you can follow back someone if there's damage done to your house or anything. That's why I kind of never, unless it's something like a hammer or something that isn't, but if it's electric, I always tend to scrap it out, even if it does work, because I do be wary of a fault on it and something going wrong, and then you're only yourself to blame if you set fire to your own house over it.
Well, and that's that is a big consideration, especially here in the United States. We're such a litigious country. If I sold something that then caught fire or hurt somebody, and they would come back and sue me, and that's why I carry liability insurance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm always very cautious about what I resell, because that has to be considered. And it's a shame, because there's probably some stuff that you would say, well, you could fix that up and you could sell it to somebody who can't afford a brand new computer, but they could afford a lower end computer that's good enough. And I don't disagree with that. So I will sell components to people that are in that business, but I avoid selling a computer as a functional computer myself, unless it's another company. And I hate to say this because it sounds terrible, but if I'm selling to another company, then I know I have a layer of liability between me and somebody who could get hurt and try to sue me. So that's unfortunately the business side of what we have to pay attention to sometimes.
Yeah. As Errol said there, like he donates to local thrift stores and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Ireland, you can't. If again, same thing. If it's got a plug on it, the charity shops, which you call like thrift stores, we call charity shops, they cannot take that item. Again, it's because they cannot guarantee. They're worried that if someone goes home, plugs that TV in, and it goes on fire, they're liable then. So they just don't accept anything with a plug on it anymore. So that's why some of that scrap that I get actually is stuff that would usually go to charity shop, but the charity shop doesn't accept them, but it might take it off the person, but they won't put it out for resale, and they put it out for recycling instead. So it's just the way it is, and it's a insurance thing again. So it's the way things have gone. That one time people will be happy to get something for free, but now if you give something to someone for free and anything goes wrong, the first thing they do, even though they got it for free, is come after you. So that's why you have to be careful. That's why I never plug anything in or do anything. Bruce, welcome in. Bruce Napier's in as well. Said hi to, D Mac is in. Thanks for that, D. I still didn't get that email of the address where to send them stickers. So if you can contact me through my email address again, which is scrappingirish75@gmail.com. Again, if anyone wants some stickers, just send me an email with your address and I'll get some stickers out to you at some stage. Can't guarantee it'll be straight away. I'm very Ian Matthews on that kind of thing now.
So Urban Prospector made a comment that is another good way and something to consider, and that is, sell it as parts only.
Yes, that could be another way of earning money from scrap.
Yeah, I mean, now you could still be at a little bit of risk, but you're not as bad a risk when you do that. Hey, Mike, what's up, man?
Yeah, well, if you sell it, I'll do e-waste, Mike. Welcome in. If you sell it as parts only, and someone doesn't take it apart, well, then I think that kind of puts the liability back on themselves, because you have advertised it as parts only, and that's what you've sold it as. You haven't sold it as a working item. So I think you should be, any judge in the country should see that, you know, if you got that here. But again, the chances are you're never going to end up in that situation, hopefully.
Yeah.
How are you, e-waste, Mike? All good with you, sir?
Where's my sticker?
If I had your address, it might help.
I sent you shit. You have my address.
Was it on the envelope?
No, yes, it was.
I'll have to look again, so and send the sticker.
You better figure it out. Did you miss me? Did you miss me last week?
We all miss you all the time. I thought you were sick or something.
No, I was out of town. My brother passed away. My last brother.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Mike.
Yeah, and then this morning I get a call that my cousin passed away, and I just seen him last week. So
yeah, go on, man.
Mike, as I say now, we're getting to that age in life where you attend more funerals than weddings.
Well,
you know, you're in that age group now.
Me and my cousin sat down this morning. We literally have 9 people left in our family. 9. I'm gonna outlive them all.
There's this is a new person I don't think I've seen comment before. So Brian, welcome in. It's good to see you, sir. Brian, I have a lot of time on as I'm a carer for my dad, so I strip everything and save up for a while. So I'll use the dreaded word there. You are what's known in the industry as a micro scrapper.
I'm not subbing to that channel. And if you all don't have a nice junk there, go grab him up.
Yes, check out Nice Junk.
Yeah.
Most
cool videos
as well, and you will know. Well, I get my stickers, and I think e-waste Mike gets his from the same place, don't you?
Sticker Mule.
Sticker Mule, correct. That's where I get mine, and I find them good prices. And what they'll do is, after your first order, they'll send you every month. They'll send you an email, or every 2 months, of a special offer, and the stickers may be half price or something like that. So it's a good time to get them in when them offers come on. So after your first order, don't order every month or whatever. If you're running low, just let it wait, and I guarantee you, at some stage, they'll do an offer where it'll be half the price of what it normally will be. So they do good deals.
And they do banners and coasters. They do all kinds of stuff.
They do t-shirts now as well.
Yeah. You know what? I was looking at my t-shirt yesterday. You know, I ordered these damn things, and it never even dawned on me, and I've had this shirt forever. They fucked it up. They messed it up.
Well, there's a hit.
No, it's inside the first 7 seconds, so we're safe enough.
What's wrong with that shirt?
E-waste Mike. It's over to one side. The logo's over to one side. No?
The mic ain't down where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's in on top of the logo.
Yeah, it's freaking tissue now. It's like Shark. It's a Shark Scrapper shirt now.
It's just for cleaning up grease off the floor now.
Yep. Cat shit. Poop.
Your channel is not going to last awful long, Mike.
I don't really give a shit. Poop. You really think I need my channel? No, I don't.
Watch for their sales. Exactly, Mac. Watch for their sales on Sticker Mule. They do have good sales.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of printing shop.
The only problem I have with their sticker is like that one I sent you, not the magnet, the regular sticker. They're really hard to peel.
No, the magnetic ones, yes.
No, not the magnet, the other one. They're really hard to.
Which one? Just the normal ones, like.
Yeah, just the normal one. Why would you peel a magnet?
I don't know. I don't know how I said there. See, I got panicked. I panicked.
I'm down.
I'm trying to find my hologram stickers.
I had some of those too. I ran out of those.
Yeah. Oh,
like those up there.
I think I found them. No, I just found the regular ones. Right?
What's up, D?
I found some RAM in here as well.
You should put that on eBay and try to sell it.
Yeah, I should do. That'd be another good way of making money from scrap. Put your RAM on eBay and wait for some Irish guy to overpay for it.
You just decided to preempt us and just get right to it. Just
get right
deal
to
with it, right?
So there's one of my sticker. Well, you hard to see it with the that's this tiny sticker I got.
They're transparent.
Then I got that one. Look at that again, another translucent one. And I can't find my hologram stickers. I thought I had them in here, but I don't.
I think the only MLC.
But I did find Ian Matthews' Rolex. Hey, Jason, welcome in. And Charlie, welcome in. Anyone saving MLCCs? I save MLCCs, and I hope to do a video during this summer on them. I know that Shark done a video on MLCCs at some stage and doing the difference on the magnetic and non-magnetic, but he didn't go after the actual precious metals. He was just doing the sorting out of them, showing the difference between them. Am I correct, Shark, on that one?
Yeah. I don't refine out the precious metals, so it's just talking about the differences in the two. And I don't really save MLCCs by habit. Every now and then I'll pull one, but the real challenge is what am I going to do with them? So for me, I just leave them on because I'm going to sell the boards to somebody. So I know I'm going to make money by just selling the boards. And I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with all the MLCCs that I have. Because when I first started this as a hobby, I was collecting them up, and I have a bunch of them. Now I got to figure out what to do with them.
Oh, my green screen went all funny because I put that green sticker on.
What'd you do, man?
What'd you put to my green screen?
Oh no! Oh, that was weird. That was very weird.
Let's see what I do it again. No, didn't do it this time. It was the magnet done it, the magnetic one when I put it up to it, and then when I took it away, no, it's okay now. Okay. But there, Mr. E-Waste Mike's stickers.
Glitch in the matrix.
Glitch in the matrix.
Yeah.
Actually, I might have your address now on this thing because I found where I left these beside the computer. No, you didn't write it on the little note, so it must be on the envelope. I have to find the envelope now to get your address.
Just forwarded to my new address in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh yeah, you're moving down there, I hear.
Mm-hmm.
Have you made the bed up for him yet, Shark?
Have I done what?
Made the bed up for when he moves down to you. Got the bedroom ready for Mike when he moves down.
In about 3 weeks, he's gonna hear that.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang a cot out back between two trees.
That's fine.
I have a bleep in the basement, but all I have is a black screen and a name I don't recognize. So unfortunately, unless that person shows themselves on the screen to me, they ain't coming up.
As long as the lizards don't keep falling on my head, I'll be good.
So whoever you are down there,
we don't have too much trouble with them falling on your head here, man.
Can't find that envelope with Mike's address. Mike, you're going to have to send me your address again.
I don't need a sticker that bad to go through all that.
Oh, hold on. I found an envelope. I found your address.
Yay!
I'll cover my name. Show is E-Waste Mike. It's on the top of that. E-Waste Mike. I don't want to show your full address. E-Waste Mike.
Hey, so Mike, wait a minute. You're not. I thought you were going to work in board sort.
I'm gonna have 2 residents.
Two. 2 residents. Okay.
Your home and a summer home.
Oh, I see. You're gonna be a snowbird. Huh?
At least you're giving me a cot between 2 trees. Chris is just throwing me in a dark corner
with a bucket to sit on.
You know, I could blackmail his ass because he said when you were doing your stream that he was looking for his pillow.
Okay, I have someone in the basement. It's a new face, but he's showing his face, so we'll take a chance that it's.
What's the name?
Edinburgh.
From Scotland. I live in Thailand. Where my family is. Deacon.
Edinburgh Modern Scrapman.
Okay, so scrap any non-ferrous. So it just all is it all non-ferrous you scrap, or when you say
I've
or
copper, aluminium and that, but all the steel and that, I'm saving that up as well. Just the wee bits. I'm saving up slowly, over a year.
oh, okay, and do you scrap full time or are you a part-time scrapper?
Just a part-time now, mate.
Okay, that's
I
cool.
don't drive with that,
Say again.
I don't drive.
Okay, so how do you collect your scrap?
I just get people, I get friends dropping off, find it when I'm out and about.
Okay. And how did you get into scrap, and why? What made you decide to start
I
scrapping?
just went with the lad, with my dad,
Okay. I know a lot of people mightn't. He's Scottish, so his accent is very deep Scottish. So some people, especially the American people, might not understand what he's saying. Are you upset that Ireland bet you today in the rugby? By the way, Mr.
Oh,
Scott?
no, I've seen my family name's an Irish name, Deegan.
Oh, all right. Oh yes, Deegan. Yes, I seen it earlier.
Yeah.
So, now I know who it is.
Yeah. You know the Deegan family,
Well, I know Deegan is an Irish. It's more up Dublin direction.
Yeah, it's a good Irish name out there anyway. Right, can I cover my camera back up? Because I'm not being nude, but
Yeah, you can put your camera off.
yeah. Okay, what it is, I'm using one. I bought one of the cheap.
Okay, he just done something to his camera and he's gone. I think he's like Ian Matthews, but a lot of people probably didn't understand what he was saying. I did, because I can understand. Some people find it hard, like to understand the Scottish accent. So he's a scrapper. It's Irish. His father was Irish originally, so Deegan is an Irish name. So and he does scrapping for a bit of extra cash. So thanks for being up and appreciate it.
Like Ellie Mac, Ellie Mac, you don't know what the hell he's talking about either. But he laughs a lot, so
Nigel goes, he's got an accent. I didn't even notice. He's back anyhow. Hold on. I don't know what happened to you there. You disappeared, but you're back.
I don't know. I bought one of the cheap machines. I've been trying to strip that, can the TV and the extension cord wire and all that.
Okay.
Sometimes when I get tuned in good, it works perfect, but sometimes it rips it the wire a bit,
Yeah, well, I have the same, and the problem a lot of the time is you might have, especially the cheaper. I know Shark has the new machine, which is far better than the old Chinese knockoff machines. But sometimes the wire moves up on the side, and if you know Ian Matthews, I presume you know Ian Matthews.
Yeah.
Do you follow Ian Matthews' channel?
Yeah, I've watched all the channels,
Yeah, well, see where he adapted that machine to work better on it, so that it doesn't go up as much, the wire on the side, and doesn't grab and rip.
I'm puffing that.
Yeah, so
I got guiding that to run it, keep it long and straight, So for the end of the year, and then go cash it all in.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people are saving up their scrap if they don't have to cash in, but the likes of Shark Scrapper and guys.
Computer scrap, but I can't get the chemicals.
Your sound is breaking up.
I've got a lot of computer scrap as well, but I can't get the chemicals.
I don't know what's happening. Your mic is breaking up.
Oh, yeah.
Gone again. Where were we there? Scottish man buying a cheap machine seems odd. Anyhow, let's get back to where were we there saying? Scrapper. Don't drive. But the MLCCs, yeah. I who asked that question back earlier? MLCCs about does anyone else save them up? I know Watchcall give an answer there. Electronic scrapper, I save MLCCs off older boards, never ones off, mostly on magnetic and only base metals. Yeah, the ones that you find that are magnetic a lot of the time don't have any precious metals in them. They're just the they don't have your silvers anymore or your platinums in it. So it's just something that I think Toyman Bar and Grill is in the house. Welcome in, sir.
What's up, boy, man?
Speak again there now. We'll see if your mic is working okay.
Can you hear me?
It's kind of breaking up. Your microphone is.
Yeah. I can't get the chemicals to go.
I'm gonna have to put you down because if your mic keeps breaking up, it's just no good to us. I'm not trying to be rude, man. Yeah, it's just okay. Cheers.
Yeah.
I have to do that, guys. Sorry, I'm not having to go to him or anything, but it's very annoying for everyone in the chat if it's breaking up, and plus us trying to hear what he's saying. So please stay in the chat and comment on the side. You're more than welcome, and hopefully you can get a better mic or something sorted. All right.
I gotta say right. No, I'm saying hi to Toyman.
Oh, that's okay. Parknest,
would I ever do that to you, Irish?
I might have to. I usually go like this, you see. I just scratch my eye.
Yeah, I get tired of all that crap.
I might buy.
You know what? I didn't read anything in the language that says whether or not that counts.
Yeah, actually, would that count if you're doing like hand gestures?
Well, we'll find out one way or the other, you know. I mean, I don't know, because what is as vulgar as I am on my channel, I've had no problems.
Yeah, but it's only coming into effect really now in the next month, isn't it? This month, kind of. So you'll know, and it'll take a while for YouTube to go through, because they're going to go through. They're saying they're going to. I was reading it there. They're going to go through your back catalog of videos as well. So. And decide if they're going to keep them monetized or not monetized. So you might see some of your videos getting demonetized.
Yeah, I got one when I did the appliance removal thing. I did that little short of just showing them all, and then I did a video of an update video.
Yeah.
And that video was fine, and it's gone.
I hope Irish.
It's not even nowhere to be found.
Did somebody say vulgar?
There's that fucking ass.
Speak for yourself, Ian.
Good evening, Jeff.
Welcome, Ian. I like that little puff of smoke of death you had from that machine.
Oh, this thing, yes. Yes. It's the plan didn't quite work out.
Hold on, let me make it bigger for people.
Oh, you let a little smoke out.
Let a lot of smoke out that machine.
Let the smoke out of it.
Once you let that magic smoke out, it's
part of the scrap pile. Ralph Morrick, welcome in. In case people wonder why I'm an hour early tonight, you can all blame Shark Scrapper for me being an hour early. Because
I was filming and I said, because you'll hear yourself on here, I'm filming, I thought, right, I've got a bit of time yet, Scrapping Hours will be on shortly, I need to get this done. Got the PC up and you're yapping away, and I went, is the clock wrong?
The Americans, like everything America does, they have to be different than the rest of us. So they decided to go daylight saving time 2 weeks ahead of everyone else. So that's why we're an hour early.
I thought it might be to do with Tim. He's down his air tonight. He's going live.
Who's going live?
Tim is going live. He's down his air.
Oh, what time is he doing that at?
I think it's. Oh, I can't remember the exact time. Let's have a look. See if he's got set his live up. Where are you, Tim? I don't know if I'm still subscribed to him.
Don't go back to StreamYard. StreamYard. Click on that.
You
won't think I've been doing this 5 years, would you?
Hey,
right.
Ian, we were on about earlier about testing electronic equipment and do you resell it if it works? And Cruiser Mac reckons folks were asking how to test electronic stuff earlier. I recommend they send it to you. So I think he means for you for the cloud of smoke that came out.
That should have worked. You know, all I've done is apply 12 volts to a 12-volt tool. It should have worked. You know. Hello. Oh, we got loads of people in chat. If you don't mind, D Mac, nice junk, JR Cruiser. I'm not mentioning his name. He was rather cutting to a comment. He
Oh.
he laughed profusely at a comment somebody else put. You know, hang your head in shame, Cruiser Mac. Ron, Ralph, Murek.
Yeah, we had a new scrapper there earlier. He was up in Palma, but his camera was worse than the camera I sent to you, and the sound was terrible.
Worse.
It was breaking up constantly, so I had to put him down. But he was in the chat earlier, and
like a dog. You had to put him down like a dog.
No, I just had to put him back down. Out of thing, he understood. No problem. I'm just trying to
Yes,
find
Cruiser Mac. It was funny.
You need the power.
Well, I've got nowhere tonight, to be honest.
Got the power.
We're finished. I had a clean bench all ready to put the thing on.
What thing?
Flux capacitor.
The flux capacitor.
Hang on, there's a saying.
Show us what you're talking about. What thing are you talking about?
There's a
What are you
saying.
Doing it for weeks.
There's a saying. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me. Now,
Hold on. Now.
There's another one. It says, fool me 14 times, hang me head in shame.
But Ian, there's people in the chat who haven't been here before. They're new subscribers, and they don't know what we're on about. Can you please show them your flux capacitor?
Well, I'd take the camera off and point it down, but we all know as soon as I touch that.
Yeah. So I think that you should lift it up and show us your flux capacitor, please.
So pull my kecks up.
Don't get
Don't
away.
get
Ian.
This doesn't get any lighter, you know.
Ian is promising to take a flux capacitor apart in a video for the last month, so we're still waiting for it.
Yeah, but
The sooner he
Irish,
takes it apart, the sooner he can stop lifting it.
Yeah,
Irish, you have to remember, how long did it take to open the empty safe?
and the eggs.
And the egg.
This is my baby.
That's
Anyway,
crap,
listen, soon, I promise, folks, soon.
But Ian, what's on the other side of it?
Last words.
What's on the
Ian.
backside of that?
Yeah, you didn't show us the backside, Ian.
Blood, sweat, and tears. That's what's on the backside.
And Ian, I'd say the scrapyard are regretting giving you that because it's like, why do we give it to him? He hasn't even done anything with it.
He asks me every week that I go and weigh in, and every week I promise him I'll get my bench clear.
Ian, good job. You had the fire extinguishers nearby. See that? Past Seeker said, good job you had the fire extinguishers nearby when that smoke came out of that device.
Hey, did you see how fast I moved?
Not as fast as when you fell.
It gets your attention when that happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you get that smell of electronics burning, you just know that's it gone. It's gone. You get that smell of it, and that's it. It's gone.
I couldn't smell it for the smell of orange juice.
And where's the vodka?
That's too much orange juice.
There it is.
Okay.
Drink some of that orange juice. That's too much.
Shucks, you know me so well, Shark.
Cruiser
No,
Mac,
but I'm glad to see that you're drinking healthy now, Ian.
Yes, it's well, it's that you can't mix that up with cider, can you?
Yeah, no.
The worst thing
And
would
you-
be
and-
if I started drinking water in this. Now that could be a problem.
Yeah, well,
But
and you're getting the vitamin C from the orange juice, so it's almost as good as a gin and tonic for your health benefits.
all right, great. I hate to plug my own videos, but
go on, plug your video.
you're going to enjoy tonight's video, especially the ending when you're on, when you appear.
It's better than calling me out.
Call
Mike, who would
Mike out on your
possibly
video.
call you out in a video?
He did. He called Mike out in the video.
3 minutes. Come on, 3 minutes.
I was hardly warmed up, he said.
I turned around and did one for 5 seconds. I showed him.
Anyway, listen. I had a rather shocking comment from Everyday Solars on Messenger.
Uh-oh.
Would it have anything to do with that picture that you put up?
had everything to do with that bitch.
That was cruel. I mean, but I damn near lost it. I was laughing so hard.
That could be anybody with red nails and a fine crack. I hope she's not in chat. I really do.
I hope she's lurking.
I hope that has an alternative meaning in the United Kingdom.
Well, he got a laugh anyway. She put laughing faces. She went, really? She did actually said, oh, can I share that on here? I can, can't I? I can share that. She sent me a reply. Right. I've got to do some dinosaur work now. Open that.
Probably called you a perverted old bastard.
No.
Oh. But she should have.
Everyday solids. How do you make that? Everyday solids. How do you make that bigger? I'll rephrase that. Right. When you go into Messenger, how do you make that little bit bigger?
I don't know. What are you in Facebook Messenger? Is it?
Yeah, Facebook Messenger.
Don't ask me about.
I should be able to double click on it, no?
Face ache.
If you double click, will it make it bigger?
Ian, if you haven't figured out how to make that little bit bigger by now, you're in bad shape.
Right, okay. Right, I've got this. So I need I need to share screen.
Yes.
Where?
Then I can share it with the world.
Mute, stop. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I send it to you. And you can share it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. If you should be able to share it there now. Share screen. It should be down present or something. Is there present down at the bottom?
No, I've got nothing like that. Yeah, present. There we go. Present.
Yeah.
Share
present.
screen.
Share a screen.
Yes.
Share screen. The 200 is no sharing screen. Share screen. Share screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Window.
So I need to go and make this bigger. I just click on that one.
And then entire screen.
Okay, it's there now. Let me bring it up.
Oh, that's not big. It's not very big, that is it? Oh, whoa. No, not that. Get rid of that.
Okay, go again. Shark, could you share the screen with me as well?
Stop screen sharing. I'll tell you what, I'll send it to you. It's easier.
Shark did share the screen with me. There we go.
Yeah.
So that's how you share a screen. See that, Ian? That's how professionals do it.
I'm not a professional.
Oh, it might be that he's only got one screen. So when he shares the screen, you get that infinite look.
Yeah, but
right.
So what he does is
Who
do I send it to? You or to Shark?
Send it to Shark, and Shark will be more able to do it than me at the moment.
Go.
Oh my God! What are you sending it to me on?
Messenger.
Facebook Messenger.
All right.
This was Everyday Solid's reply to me saying,
I want you to censor it first, Shark. So have a look through it to make sure it's safe for viewing.
Well,
fine red nails, crack.
That's all I got, man.
What?
Oh,
No, but
can you not make that bigger?
where's he gone? He's gone.
Oh, he's been kicked off YouTube because of it. I'll send it to Irish now.
He's gone.
Best thing is now send that to Irish as well.
Let me go into Facebook here then. Go on, send it to me, and let me go into Facebook here. Open up Facebook. Oh my God, Ian Matthews, you talk about making life hard for everyone.
Right, sent it to you now.
Okay.
I'm closing it. It's not that funny anyway.
Let me go here. Okay, opening up. Messenger. Where is my messenger? Everyone is just tuning up now. Going,
yeah, I'm just reading chat. Honestly, I've not drinking. It's like that Scottish guy that's been on. Not drinking too much to eat.
Oh, you sent it to my watch call Facebook. Okay, I thought you sent it to the Scrapping Irish page. You sent it to my actual page.
I didn't know you had one.
I do have a Scrapping Irish one.
How posh are you?
Let me go in here. Where is
Search it,
message?
what happened? You
I don't know.
off YouTube for vulganism.
Okay, let me go back here now, and I'm going to go to
Can't-
present. Come back, Shark. You're welcome back in anytime. There, just come in.
We've kind of lost the momentum now. I've lost the impetuous, the whatever it is.
Let me find it here. Where is?
Sure, no, sure. Anyways, Mike, got to see that you've got rid of the hoard and everything.
A lot of it.
Da, da, da. And that is everyday solace.
In the skip.
Never.
You see a red shoes, you can't actually see a red nails, but
Don't think she wants
I've got to say the dawn is the same, very similar.
She was the word
Oh my God.
legging.
So everyone get to see that anyhow. Right. Back to what's your video about tonight? You're about to tell us what your video is about.
Have you ever heard the saying, in my past life, I must have been a Viking. And not only
No.
did I rape a nunnery, I buggered a monkery as well.
You do know the YouTube's new rules, don't you?
No,
Okay. You're not allowed to use any words like that anymore. It's all banned. You don't get monetized to use them words anymore. So have a look at YouTube before you start making your videos anymore, because you mightn't get monetized on them.
it's too late. I can stand not being monetized.
Amen, brother.
$20 and whatever I get.
Me and Ian are going to start our own YouTube.
Where unless you use bad language, you can't put a video up.
Right. If you ain't talking about somebody, you can't put a video up.
Hey, so Irish, did you accidentally delete me on purpose? Delete me, or did I do something?
What I was doing, I was trying to get. You know when you put down the shared screen,
Yeah.
and so when I took down the shared screen, I was trying to remove it from the thing, but because you shared it, it also removes you. I didn't know that.
Oh.
You know,
Okay. Hey, that's
Yeah.
a good lesson to learn. I got to remember that one.
Yeah. So if someone shares a screen and you go in, so it's up to the person that shared the screen to delete it, not me. So when you share
Yeah.
a screen, I think you have to go in and take it away again. Then afterwards, stop sharing. So when I hit the remove from the bottom here, the panels at the bottom, it also removed you because you were still linked to it.
Got it.
That's what happened there.
He did it on purpose.
I just thought maybe you were getting nervous when I was holding the phone up, so you just.
He's I'll give you a preview of something. Is Ralph still in the chat?
Ralph is there somewhere, yes?
I think he is.
Oh, there's a new channel, but I don't know. Adam Sandler. I don't think it's the real Adam Sandler. Coinhead. I don't think it's the real one. Come out.
So
Yeah.
the 2-hour-long video will be up later, but I cast my own mushroom today.
Mushroom.
Okay, this could go anywhere.
No, you've got to admire the casting on this. You ready? Don't look so much from the front, but just look at that details from the back. Look at the striations and everything. You know, and
Need to be the fun guy.
that bit of core, you pull out. Who eats that cores on mushrooms, by the way?
They're nice.
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
What do you think about me mushroom?
Ralph, what do you think of his casting skills, Ralph?
I think Raphael's going to try to make some soup out of it or cook it up with butter.
Ralph goes, what's up?
Ralph says it looks like crap. Well, sorry, there wasn't mushroom in the fire. There wasn't
Ian,
much,
is it raining over at your place there?
yeah, there wasn't much room in the fire. Do I have to repeat this all the time? There wasn't much room in the
Oh,
fire
good
to do
God.
the casting properly.
Yeah, got it the first time, Ian.
Sucking it down. And,
Yeah, I can hear it there.
and do you want to know the really bad news? Is when I went in for my dinner, it wasn't. So I left my shoes outside. And when I come out, so I'm stood here now in wet, soggy shoes.
You can put your socks on top of the stove and dry them.
I can't. I will show you for reasons that
Hold on, Ian. There's
Listen
another,
to video.
there's another mushroom.
I can't put the fire on tonight. We had a tiny little bit of an accident.
Well, Ian, before you do that, there's another little mushroom joke for you there on screen.
Where? Oh, my fungi. Oh,
Yeah. I'm going to groan.
Hey, Ian, if you thought it smelled bad when that electronic device went pop, just wait till you put your socks on the fire.
Anyhow, show us why can't you put your stove on?
I'll try and do this delicately. Oh, I don't know. I'll tell you what, which one's that go to? I'll shove that in.
And there he goes. He's gone.
And he's gone.
He's gone. Let me put myself down here again. It just says device not connected at the moment. So we have to wait and see can Ian solve his technical difficulties. That is not a mushroom. Jimmy Cat. I think he's made a return. He's back.
That is a shit camera, by the way.
Oh, where you got it
Right.
from?
Where's my island? Where's the fire? Where's the fire?
Oh my
Where's
God.
the fire pit?
Where's the
Where's
fire?
that?
Right, you can see
Where's
the
the
fire
door?
there. You can see the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got a great big pile of stuff that's fell over in front of the fire.
Oh no.
That's all his fire extinguisher ins. And his camera's gone again.
So he's basically
Yeah, he's
trapped
locked
that
up.
shit.
Yeah.
You better
Oh.
call the fire brigade to come and get him.
You know, it's a good thing that he wasn't in the way of that scrap-a-lanch.
And he's off. I come
Yeah.
on. He's afraid I'm going to criticize his mushroom thing.
His mushroom thing. He's fallen. Can't get off.
Yeah. I don't know if he was casting a mushroom or a cat's butt.
Oh,
Hello there, Ian.
what? Like
Oh,
you can't do a better mushroom underside of a mushroom than that. You know, it's got the filiae. Is that the right? Is that the right terms for the things underneath a mushroom? And look, I've even got the stub just right. You know, to be honest, it looks like a cat stick of shit.
You-
Brilliant,
should-
Ian.
You
Brilliant.
should put that up on eBay now, and I'm sure the bidding wars have been up into the millions first.
Let me turn off my loud music here. There we
Uh,
go. Let me show you my first casting, my very first muffin that I made. I have it in my pocket. Look at that, how nice and shiny it is. Well, it is nice and shiny because it has been in my pocket for over 4 years now. So
Why have
yeah,
you got
You may post
it
some
in your
fish.
pocket in the first place, Tony?
it's my
because
lucky muffin.
he likes to fondle it.
Exactly.
And if he didn't have it in his pocket, he would be fondling other things.
And that would look weird.
Exactly.
So when he's playing with stuff in there, and people go, "Stop playing with stuff." I'm only doing.
I'm fondling my muffin.
yeah.
My
and take out his muffin
my
and
lucky aluminium muffin.
Just remember,
Is it a
you know,
muffin in your pocket, or are you just glad to see us?
Well,
just remember what
just
Confucius,
glad as this is the mini one. I also have like these big ones. To walk like this, like
you know, remember what Confucius said: "Man with hole in pocket, he feel cocky. Man with
Okay.
2 hole in pocket, he don't feel too cocky."
Wow.
Wow, that's all you can say. Wow.
Well, I'm full of, like, you know,
guess what
inspiration.
just came in. Ooh, look at that.
There you go.
Is that a pizza?
Yes.
What's
This
You're
on
going to
it?
eat all that on your own?
chicken kebab. Well, no, I have two. So,
That's good.
and this is a what was this? This is the pepperoni one.
So you're going to eat both of them?
Well, I'm going to eat like a bit of one and a bit of the other, and then everything that's left goes in one box, and that will be my lunch for tomorrow.
Yeah, we have a saying over here. You fat bastard.
Oh yeah. I have a saying over here. It's called
It's
Goku.
done jocularly.
What?
Joking. He's done it's said in a jocular manner. It's
Oh.
banter, We do that at work. If you come with a big dinner, they go, "You fat bastard,"
What you call it?
It's not that big a pizza, Ian.
Mac.
Those are little pizzas.
It's just small pizzas, just one person pizza basically.
The guard is probably down. Did you go to the scrapyard just to Ian? You usually do a Friday scrapyard run.
I did, yes.
Yesterday wasn't Friday, yesterday was Saturday. So you went Friday, did you? What did you bring?
Back.
A stealth lizard? What's a stealth lizard?
What did you bring to the scrapyard first?
Oh, what did I take to the scrapyard? Well, I took to the scrapyard, but I did bring stuff back.
What did you bring to the scrapyard first?
Fire extinguishers.
Okay.
It's getting
What
a
did
bit
you take
boring,
back
really.
from the fire? What did you take
And
back?
that back of that wagon, which I rather expertly took to bits with a big sledgehammer. I don't know if you saw the way I swung.
I was going to say, did you show the guys in the scrapyard how to use the sledgehammer?
Oh, I sure did tell Aaron. This is how you swing an hammer. Not like little limp-wristed type of thing. Hey, you give it a go. Way push. You know what I mean? But I think he was more impressed with the way I just ripped that board off. The lads at work were. I could hear the cheers. Well, I think they were cheers. They might have been jeers.
They might have been just laughing at you, I think.
Well, yes, they was.
Anyhow, what did you bring back from the scrapyard?
You've not watched my last video. I hate you.
Ian, you put a video out one every 2 days now, nearly. I don't have time to piss. Never mind watch a video every 2 days that you put out.
I fetched a little cutlery back because, as an artist, metal artist, I make things out of cutlery.
Okay.
I intend to make things out of cutlery. And then a load of LED lights because I've got a thing for magnets, I've got a thing for motors, and I've got a thing for LED lights. And if I see them, I have to have them.
Okay, so, right, you took them back from the scrapyard. Here's the question. Did you have to buy them? Did they give them to you? Or did you have to do a swap for them?
I stole them.
He said that with pride, too.
He said it with such pride. I stole them.
I stole them. Why, they watched as well. So,
Nice Junk said, a video every 2 days and only 3 minutes long. I know his last two videos now. He put it.
One of the bee scrapper says, "How did I get my wrists so strong?" Well, plenty of
don't even start it, Matthews.
plenty of wire stripping. Plenty of wire stripping.
For me, it was the Kung Fu and the Aikido.
Well, Granny the Bear Scrappers is in, and Grandpa Kevin has popped in. So welcome.
Hello there.
Good to
Scrap
see you.
it, Ralph. I wish I could have shared it when I had the chance. Okay, so I was on. I don't go on TikTok because I know a guy who lost his wife, his mother-in-law, and a dog on TikTok. But that's a whole different story. Right? So I don't go on TikTok. So it could have been Reels or Facebook or something, right? So there's this guy who's a Chinese Wing Chun martial artist.
No.
And he's at some tourist resort, bit like Gibraltar, you know, where they have the monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's on this bridge. He's a bit of a rickety bridge, but you know, there's lots of other tourists taking pictures. And he's next to this monkey. This monkey sits on this bridge, and he's got his back to him. And he strokes this monkey. And the monkey turns around. And I'll tell you what, don't tell me monkeys eat bananas. With teeth like that, you know, great big fangs, they don't eat bananas. So, right? This monkey turned around and it teeth like that though. And it weren't happy. And it actually lashed out to this guy. So I'm telling you, he just like blocked it, smacked the monkey. The monkey's like Luke shock, lashes out at him again. He blocks the monkey again, gives it a punch and knocks it off the bridge. So because he's fighting with this monkey, the other monkeys are coming to his aid. So one's running down the rope bridge support handrail type of thing, because it's a rickety wooden bridge. And it comes close to him and it lashes out to him. He leans back and he goes, I can't lift my leg up that high, so I'll do it with my arm. And he goes, poof, and kicks the monkey straight off the bridge.
This I gotta see. This is on YouTube as well.
That video also, I will.
And then when he finishes, he's like, because there's about 3 or 4 monkeys, and he's like this, like, I thought, absolutely hilarious. You know, and the monkeys backed off eventually. Sorry.
Okay, so the lesson there is don't spank your monkey in public.
Unless you're a martial artist.
Monkey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here it is. I think.
So Ralph's in business then. Ralph's allowed.
If I find it again, Ralph, I'll send it to you on.
I got the video here.
Well,
What's it called, Ralph?
What?
Don't watch it. I did embellish it a little. Don't watch
What's
it.
it called?
Chinese martial artist gets into a punch up with some monkeys.
Okay.
Right, he's gonna watch it now and say, Ian, he ate one monkey once. And I'm like,
I just put in the search bar on YouTube Kung Fu versus monkeys.
at least you know I'm not telling big lies, only little lies.
Only little lies. That reminds me that YouTube will kick Irish out for if I share it. So don't share it. So want to be scrapper.
Type it out. Type it out.
Do not
Make a good joke.
Do not type it out.
Is that Scrappy? Is that Scrappy, Granny?
Granny,
It
no,
was
that's
quite
Granny
funny
the beer
because I
scrapper.
studied Kung Fu. as
Granny,
well.
is that Granny whose house burnt down?
No.
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 Right. Okay.
Let's get her done, Granny.
Right. Okay.
Well, you are getting old.
So Ian, when I was a young officer in the Navy, we pulled into Pattaya Beach for some liberty, and we're at this one bar, and the owner makes it very clear that we're not supposed to give the monkey any alcohol. And so we're sitting there drinking and stuff like that. And what we didn't realize is that the monkey was really good about sneaking drinks from us. And so after a while, this monkey gets drunker than snot, and he is just raising hell in the bar. I mean, he's throwing drinks all over the place and he's crapping on people. And the owner is mad as hell because he's telling us, I told you, no drinks for monkey, no drinks for monkey. And of course, it's a bar full of sailors, so we're just rolling. I mean, this is just freaking hilarious to us.
That sounds like a scene out of The Hangover.
I think that's one of them. You have to be there to appreciate that.
Oh my God, it was freaking hilarious. It's just one of those memories that you keep with you for the rest of your life.
So Ian, now that you're bringing stuff back from the scrapyard to your artiste studio,
Yes.
How do you expect to clear the artiste studio?
I'm gonna wait till I'm retired. It's only 2 years. Well,
You made a pledge on here. I will find the clip and I will put it up as a short if I need to. That you made a pledge to every week take something out of there and not refill that spot.
I do. I take myself out. That leaves a space, and it's quite a big space considering. It's like two cubic meters of space goes out of here every night.
Oh,
hey, Mud Boys. Hello, Mud Boys, Bush Dog.
Welcome in. You can't help yourself, can you? You just cannot help it. But no scrapper can. Look at my shed will be cleared for 1 week, and then I'll pick something up and throw a rake of more stuff in, and it's filled again. So it's I can't talk. It's at my moment again. I cleared my shed a couple weeks ago, and since then I picked up another rake of stuff, and it's in there again. So, but I know I'm a scrapper, and that's what I do. But you say you're not a scrapper, but you still do the scrapping.
I'm in denial.
You're in denial.
I'm in denial. In Egypt, I'm in denial.
You fell off the night boat to Cairo.
It's money, isn't it? It's not that I need the money anyway. But it's I don't know. Why do this?
It's easy. It's easy money in one way. It's handy money. It's something that you got for nothing most of the time, so you make a little bit of cash off it, and it's money that I use that I can spend on either stuff for my more tools or stuff for scrapping, or if that little item that you'd say wouldn't normally buy for yourself out of your normal wages or whatever, because you want to save that for whatever you have to do. It's like that, buying a nice bottle of vodka or something for yourself.
Yeah, or a cordless heat gun that's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
I was looking at the same crap in Lidl's the other day.
Did you buy one and test it?
Today I'd watched Iris's review first.
Yes, but again, someone put up a good comment. They said it could be because I need a stronger battery than the 2-amp battery. Maybe if I have a 4-amp battery, it might get up to the temperature a lot easier. Because it gets up to 550 degrees. So if it gets up to 550 degrees, that means it's going to melt solder. So
the guy that was follically challenged, it would be okay as a cordless hairdryer.
Yeah, it would be okay as a cordless hairdryer. But I think it's because the battery doesn't get it up to the temperature. Someone asked me.
Electronic Scrapper says it's tax-free money as well.
Ooh! Don't say
those words. YouTube is banned certain words.
Those
Can't
things
use them words.
coming to an end, I do believe.
Well, do you know what I've heard that's going to be brought? They've done a trial down south. They've done a trial down south, and they're bringing it up here now. That all street scrappers, they're supposed to have a license to go toting around the streets.
Yes.
They now have to buy a plate like a taxi driver and display it. So it's been trialled down south, and they're bringing it up north. And so if you're driving around in a truck, not estate cars, if you're driving around in a truck and you ain't got a plate on, they can pull you up and do all sorts, impound your vehicle, etc., etc. Not sure how that's going to work with the travelling community, because they'll just say, well, we don't have a permanent board of address. Say that for me properly. Permanent resident
address.
And they move the travellers, so they move from locality to locality. So what's point buying a license for Bolton area, and then you move to Sheffield the week after? Can't see that totally working.
So it's not going to be countrywide. It's going to be by county or
that's what I'm asking. You can only buy. Is the scrap licenses only certain areas? You can't get a scrap license to do the whole of England, can you?
No, you have to buy a scrap license for each municipality that you're scrapping in. So, Wigan, Bolton, Manchester, Warrington, and as you know, municipalities are quite small, maybe 7 miles in diameter type of thing. So you've got, within space of say 50 miles, you may have 20 municipalities.
Oh, well, over here, it's much the same idea here. Like there's counties, we call them, but what they do here is I can buy a license that will cover 5 counties in my what they call the west of Ireland, which is Connacht area. So you can get a license which will cover the 5 counties in Connacht. But if you lived in Dublin, you can only buy a license that will cover one part of Dublin, like Dublin 1, Dublin 2, Dublin 3, Dublin 4. It's broken into different areas. So if you were to cover Dublin, the whole of Dublin, you'd probably need 24 licenses. Cover the whole of the west of Ireland with one license, which is a bit of a, because the population lives in Dublin, that's the reason they do it that way. There's 3 million people living in Dublin, and in Connacht there's 500,000 people living. So that's the reason that they split the licenses up. It's more to do with the amount of houses up in that area. So that's what they do there.
So I've come to the conclusion that down here in Florida, anyway, they have decided that they're not going to try to regulate any of that because the waste hauling companies can't keep up with all the trash as it is. So they depend on those of us that go around street scrapping to help clean up the streets, because the people that get paid by our taxes to do it just can't keep up.
The lady with the red nails and the nice skip diving technique.
Yeah, well, here the license. What's going to ask how much does the license cost? Here, for a single region license, or permit they call it, it's €1,000. And then if I wanted a multi one, it's another 1,000 for every one after that, kind of, or 2,000. I think it might be limited to 2,000 to cover another region. So everyday sellers, welcome in. I don't know how everyday sellers, how much does your license cost you for your scrapping every year? If you want,
her ears must have been burning.
Her ears must be burning. Someone, let me see if that picture is still here. Let me go again.
No, our butt ain't because it's up in the air.
That picture?
Well, I've got a better picture of it here now.
No, the other one from like a couple of days ago.
Share screen.
So you started, Ian?
Let me find it again. Was it that one? Yes, it was that one.
Maybe now I can have some crap. Not again?
That's a perfect position. I mean,
Dollars, can you say whether that's
high.
you or not you in that picture?
I like the way she kicks her leg up. That's very ladylike.
that's class. That's class right there.
Class, yes.
Get that picture from a couple of days ago.
What picture from a couple of days ago?
The one I put up on community page.
Oh, I'll have to look for that. Let me stop sharing that screen for a minute.
Oh, here, I got it here.
Come on, let the guru do it.
Just
no,
not really guru. This one.
There you go.
Yeah.
I actually
look at that smile.
Exactly.
And the same, hang on, and the same leg kind of kicked up as well. That's definitely.
I figured that was actually legit everyday solars.
Everyday solars in the chat. Would you like to confirm or deny?
Anyhow, welcome into Raphael Scrapper.
Finally, holy!
Hello, Raphael. I'm on orange juice.
Yeah, for sure, Ian.
Yeah, come on. If you're in Spain, Naranja.
Ian,
if you say so.
Pest Seeker reckons she's looking for Ian's mushroom.
Oh, have you seen me mushroom?
That's wrong.
So finally, do I got the voice? Yeah, really?
Oh, look
First
at that!
of all,
look at the underside of that mushroom.
Look at that champignon little thingy. A little bit outside, but oh well. It's count like the mushroom, Ian.
I'm afraid my stalk's not very.
No worry.
You know what I mean?
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, hello to everyone. Good to see you, gents. And why I show up earlier, that was I got a little feeling I gotta stop in and spread around my positivity all over everyone, especially Scrapping Irish.
Good.
And as I see how you treat my buddy Ian Matthews during the chat, that's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Come on.
Unacceptable.
Put him outside of me, then I can shake his hand.
Hold on. I'm going to do a bit of swapping around here now. Hold on. There you go.
Too drunk.
Come on.
Thanks, buddy.
That's our legend of
Are you calling a legend?
By the way, Ian doesn't want to be called anymore when he comes into the chat. You're not to
That's
call
why I
him
say
Mr. Ian
slash
Matthews.
artist.
It's just Ian. And
Yes, 5 years and everybody keeps being very formal with me. It's getting on my tits. It's like, my name's Ian. Just call me Ian, you know. Oh, Ian, Mr. Matthews here. Ian Matthews here. It's like, oh, God. We've shed enough stuff together, shared enough bodily fluids that we can be friends.
Hey, come on, Ian, don't go too far.
Whatever you do in your
Do it
shed,
for yourself.
I did not share any bodily fluids with you in your shed, no
I
matter
know
what.
that. I can show a certain picture of you in my shed, and I believe you went,
Oh God, that one.
It was you that went down.
well, I'm not.
But Ian, he wasn't wearing red high heels, was he?
That's my secret now. You're not allowed to tell them, Ian.
Oh, every
There,
day.
David. There be the pizza. Look,
That's
half
tomorrow's lunch.
and a half.
That's tomorrow's lunch for him.
Yes, tomorrow's lunch. Got the pepperoni.
Hey, Ralph, you're supposed to
Chicken
meet
salad.
one type
Else
of
dollars.
another time
Hang on.
next to each other so they can get like a little
Hey,
extra
David, don't welcome
ingredient
in.
on each other.
What are you trying to read?
Or you
I'm
can have
reading
some
something
mushroom.
that everyday Solars has sent. I can't share it. She sent me another kind of
Oh, okay.
gay photo involving a skip. I
Oh,
can't
boy.
share it. It's just, you know, I have to clean my glasses now and have another look.
You filthy animals. Let's get back. Did Solars mention how much the license was for her? I asked her earlier how much she pays for her license, a scrap license, but I don't know if she did or not.
It's Pooh's mating because she works
Grass
for the
cleaner, Ian. Grass cleaners.
I didn't see Pooh's mate coming in tonight.
well, because she works for the council and she's clued up on those things.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
I know it varies from area to area. It can be £240, it could be £300. You get the right to pick up scrap off the streets in that municipality, in that council area. You get the right to advertise your services on multimedia streams as well.
Okay.
I don't know what else you get.
Yeah, because I was saying here it's only €1,000 a year, which isn't an awful lot if you were doing it full time for the license. I thought it'd be more than that. I was just wondering. I'm sure he paid
You know, Solars is saying £57 a year, but I think there's a minimum of 3 to 5 years. I don't think you can just pay £57 a year.
Oh, well, here it's just a year. You can do a license for a year if you want, and just pay the 1,000. So I thought it was good
1,000
deal.
a year, but everyday solar space 57.
57, yeah. As I said, I thought it was a good deal till I see what Everyday Solars is paying.
Yeah, but like I say, I think it's a minimum of 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, she has a 3-year one, so
Yeah.
why not? Yeah.
Even
Well,
still,
that's
get
another-
57.
I know Scrapping Irish goes on Scrap Chat Forum. That isn't the expensive part.
Yes, it's the insurance.
You need scrap insurance.
Insurance, yes.
That is expensive.
Yeah.
I just do
Is it-
anything without any license. I don't care.
Is it separate from like a general liability insurance? What do you mean by scrap insurance?
Well, if you're driving along and something falls off your truck and kills
Yeah.
somebody, yes.
Come on,
Okay,
that's
so we
involved in
so we
your
would call
standard
that
insurance.
liability insurance here.
No,
But
I
this
think
thing
I
is-
think the scrap insurance, and you have to have liability as well. See, the scrap insurance is only for something on the vehicle, and your vehicle's insured if you're carrying scrap. So if you crash with the vehicle, it means you're insured. Your vehicle is insured as it was the purpose of carrying scrap. So that only covers the vehicle. Then you have to have public liability as well on top of that, which is in case anything falls off. So see, over here you have what they call commercial insurance, and when you get commercial insurance, you have to tell them what the use is going to be. So are you going to be carrying scrap? Are you a handyman? Are you what sort of stuff you'll be hauling around? So then they'll say, well, if you're a handyman, you're only going to be carrying tools. So if something it's not going to be, but if you say you're going to be carrying scrap, then they're thinking, hold on, this could be a bit dangerous. So your insurance will go up because of the type of stuff you're doing. So and then you have to have your public liability as well.
Yeah. So yeah, we have well, I don't know about other states. I know here, I have my truck has to have commercial insurance,
Yeah.
and it's the same insurance that the waste hauling companies get. So
Okay.
for a lot of the same reasons.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, so
very
that's
similar.
typical we'd have. You'd have to specify it's scrap that you're
Yeah.
going to be carrying, and then on top of that, then you'll have to have your own public liability as well, so that something falls off or someone gets injured because of your scrap, your business, that they're covered.
Well, you see, as a metal artist, you don't have any of that problem. You're just going out collecting artist materials. You know?
Well, and also it's not likely to fall out of your car unless the back door comes off.
Quite,
You forget to close the door.
Oh, and Scrapper over here, they've really tightened down the rules regarding carrying scrap. So things like white goods, the fridges, well, they don't pick fridges up, but freezers,
washing machines and
dryers have to be covered with a strap, not a rope. Have to be covered with a strap. Loose stuff has to be covered with a net. And they are pulling people up because I follow this chat, and you think, what's wrong with that load? And they say he only had a rope on, didn't have a strap on. So they're pulling the people up for just no reason, really.
Well, I wouldn't say no reason. If the rope isn't a standard, then why wouldn't you pull them up? If it falls off on top of your car coming behind, you'd be saying, why are these people allowed to carry a load?
If a rope was good enough, why say it has to be a strap?
Well, a strap is better because a strap is tested at certain weights, because you can buy a strap that's able to hold 10 ton, 5 ton, 1 ton, where a rope isn't tested to weight.
I got something to say about that, because every time when I strap my load on my either trailer or the car or whatever, I also always put the net on top of it, just in case. So those little guy what stopped me got no reason to say, hey, you didn't secure your load good enough.
Yeah.
So no matter if there is like a rope all over the trailer and 2 straps or 3 straps,
look at that.
there's always going a net all over it. It take extra time, but oh well.
Don't take with a bit of Lego, you think.
That's the Canadian way.
Just use.
Yeah, so I mean, a strap is definitely going to be more secure than. By the way, having come from the Navy, I use the term line. Rope is something entirely different to a true Navy person. But a piece of line can easily roll back or snap, where a strap is less likely to do that because it's wide and flat. And most cargo straps are load tested, as Irish pointed out. Plus, if you have a ratchet strap, that's good and secure, to hold stuff down. Most people don't know how to tie the right kind of knots to keep something secure when they use line. So that's another one of the issues is,
well, I know
what you're carrying, right? It's depend of the material you're carrying. If it's like, springy, soft or something, then the just strap doesn't work enough.
Well, I prefer
to drop on your trailer like 3 mattresses of the bed mattresses.
No, but if you were behind the car and you see a rope, if you just see a blue rope holding everything down, and you're behind a car that has everything strapped down, I'd be feeling more safe driving behind the car that had everything strapped down than above the rope tied around it. Because again, as Jack said, you don't know how good his tying up of the rope is. With the strap, if you have a ratchet strap and it's put in properly and you ratchet it, that's it. It's grand.
Listen, I drive an estate car, and I've seen cars behind me drop by, way behind. They get right up close because I'm driving slow, a bit low down at the back, and then you see them slowly drop back and drop back.
All I see is fire extinguishers moving from the left to the right in the window. And they're going. And if he brings it, it's just fire extinguishers coming out through the back window.
I've once or twice, because I used to put them in lengthways until I found out you can slide, which is now why I put them in horizontally. They can still like the whole lot. Honestly, I'm driving yard. I'm shit scared in case anybody slams on in front of me. I'm like, man found dead in his car, pierced by fire extinguisher nozzles.
Ian, you're supposed to just put them like standing. Let's say 8 pieces aside, and then strap it with the ratchet belt or something. It's not gonna move anywhere. Yes, you can try it.
Where's the fun in that?
It's like a game of
just strapping it.
Listen, by the time I've done my scrap tress, there ain't nothing moving.
Do you ever watch Final Destination? Ian, you ever watch Final Destination, like in films?
Oh, it'll catch up to me eventually. Yes.
Yeah.
I tell you, I had a really scary one just about a week or so ago. I had a couple of appliances in the back of the Sharkmobile, and I was coming up Highway 95 here, one of the big highways, and man, we got a gust of wind that came out all of a sudden, and I saw the appliances in the back of the Sharkmobile start doing this, and I was like, ugh. I mean, they were strapped down, but that was still, that gets your attention when the stuff starts moving like that.
Yeah, well, again, if it falls out in a highway, it's going to cause an awful bit of devastation behind.
Oh yeah,
stuff, you know?
Because on that highway, people are doing 75 miles an hour, and it's 4 lanes across.
I must admit, every time I go to the scrapyard, me hurts in my mouth. But that's only because I actually drive past the police station to get to the scrapyard.
So Ian's driving like this. He gets up to the police station. He's driving like this. He gets past the police station. He's driving like this.
I try to time it between shift changes, so like they're not coming in and they're not going out. You know.
Just keep a box of donuts in the car on the way there. You'll be fine.
So sure that would work with our policemen. I want to meet that. What's it called? Slooper, Officer Sloop. He's in something county. He's got his own YouTube channel from the officer's point of view, where he's pulling people up and filming it. He's hilarious. He's so polite. He knows the laws inside and out, you know. And he pulls up to show me your license, and they go, "Why? What have I done wrong? Why? What crime have I committed? It's against my Fifth Amendment. Can't tell you nothing." And he just looks up and says, "You're in the state of Kansas. My word is law here." You know.
Dan, welcome in.
Hey, hello,
Ian, that's Officer Sloop from Pinal County.
That's the guy. He's hilarious. He really is. You'll have to watch him. Watch him on YouTube.
Down in Arizona.
As well, Pinal County. So we'll have to check that out.
What is the fake, Dan? It's not in the shed. Come on, buddy. Move your butt.
Pineal, that's
County.
Pinal County.
Pinal.
In that an organ?
No, Matthews. I'll put you down in that basement quicker than you can say the word.
The pineal gland.
Oh, Irish. He's not Matthews. He's Ian.
Oh yeah, sorry, Ian.
Ian Matthews.
No. That is Sir Matthews, the Viscount of Scrap. Come on.
He'll always be Ian Matthews to me.
Thank you.
Well,
of course,
you call your channel Ian Matthews. So
I've always called him Lord Matthews.
I see. I once watched a video many years ago. This guy up above, in his poor days, and he was saying, I collect channel mugs. He says, but it's expensive, and I can't get that many. I thought the time I get a channel mug, he's getting the first one.
Oh yeah, you have to say the first one. Why didn't you just say he got a mug? Same as what
Now
I
he's
got.
got to go find it.
You had to say he
He's
got
got
the
to go
first
dig it out.
one. You couldn't just say he got a mug.
In the
You got an
basement
Ian
somewhere.
Matthews mug. See, a mug.
No, because that's
I
a guy
still got to drink from the can. I could drink it from the mug, right?
he actually
No?
appreciates people's mugs. You know what I
do.
mean?
Yeah, that's why he keeps them in the boxes hidden in the basement.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Hold on.
Oh,
Handcrafted.
Original packaging. Come on.
Original
That's
packaging.
Can it?
Gotta break the mug getting it out of the protective container.
You've not taken the piece out the handle.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
now it's up.
Okay. Perfectly shaped for the handle. The other one's down here. Still got the little love letter in there. Look at that.
And how do we know that's number one mug?
Goes with that. That's why I shrined them. See?
Yeah. You see, I just got a mug with nothing on it. No number on it at all. Wasn't even numbered.
Look at
that.
not even autograph. Holy crap!
Not-
That's the
not a
fake one.
thing on
Come
it.
on. That's
Not
the
a
fake
thing on
one.
it.
that.
Didn't even number it.
That is nothing but respect for the man when you do this to his stickers. You see that? Nothing but respect. Look at that. Look at
Not
that.
everyone's got stickers. Shh.
Look at that. Well, no, because you gave them all to me. You ran out. So oh,
Oh yeah, number one. Yeah, number one. I had
Oh
this Rolex
my.
watch here a while ago, but I don't know where it's gone now. I've lost the Rolex again.
Oh, I was looking for my number plate, but I can't find it off Snobby Strap. Snobby.
Yeah, mine is here somewhere from them as well.
Mine is still here.
How long has Snobby gone off Facebook, off YouTube now? Must be nearly 3 years.
Yeah, here's mine. Still has the dusty blonde and the snobby scrap picker sticker on it.
I mean, I did mention the peer review today in
And I have the things on here.
a comment. I
Here
should
who?
the guy Scotland Scrapper did plug soup.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he mentioned me, and I felt I had to put it right that it was actually Snobby Scrap Picker that came out with the original idea, and it was our friend Ralph that came out with plug soup name.
No, that was actually Cruiser Mac, I think, who came up with the name for plug.
Sorry, Cruiser Mac.
No, you're not.
I did the Dutch version of plug soup at some point.
what's up, simple man?
There it is.
So if
There
I now,
it is.
oh crap,
Look at
There
that
it is.
gold. Look at that gold shine.
Shiny gold.
Now, come on, let's be honest. It's not gone green over the last 4 years, has it?
No,
Because it's painted on.
let's see, plug soup.
look at that.
Is it made of
Rolex.
brass?
2
Is that
weeks
still
ago,
going? It's
Scrapping Scotland. There we go.
A Rolex watch from Mr. Ian Matthews, Esquire.
Is it at least spelled correctly?
It is. It's spelled correctly. And you know what amazes me is that it's actually still it's still moving. The little hand is still moving around.
Is it
It's not
spelled
moving.
with one L or two L's?
It's not moving as smooth as a Rolex would, but it's actually still moving.
Wow.
But it's showing the wrong time.
Yeah,
Every
well,
day.
Well, it's a bit slow, you know.
you can't have everything in life. Sometimes you just have to accept it's not what you.
The
it's
problem
a
there,
thought
Raphael, the problem there is the fact that it's not a battery-driven watch. It needs to be on your wrist and be shook about.
Oh yeah, that's
Dean,
that's
I'd be
explained
afraid if
a
I
lot
put that on my
from
wrist,
that
I definitely would
explanation.
have a
That's
green.
the problem
I'd
of
have a
the
green ring of
operator.
copper on
Again,
it.
Irish. You do the stuff Irish way.
That
Start
might give you
wearing
a
that
reaction
watch,
to
and that
whatever
will work
metal it is.
correct.
Hey, I don't want a green wrist on me.
I suggest you put it on your wrist and you shake your wrist a bit.
Which hand?
You do some wire stripping about that.
Wire stripping. Wire stripping. Everyday Solars is back. Everyday Solars, would you stop sending pictures to Ian? Because when you send pictures to Ian, he gets very excited. And an excited Ian is not one we need to have.
It makes him want to pound some aluminum.
And strip wire.
Or polish your fish.
And polish your fish.
It's not a. Well, actually, it is a fish. I can't get it. Oh shit! What I was going to show you guys today.
I think you were about ready to show us the flux capacitor again.
No, I wasn't. It's here somewhere. I'll find it.
It's funny because Everyday Solar's plug soup video has like 5 times the views any of the other ones have. Geez,
Yeah,
that's like 50K
views
views on it.
Wouldn't you?
Why does that surprise you?
No,
Come
not
on,
really
if
though.
you have such a nails like colors, then you will get more views as well.
We should bend
Boots
over.
in the nail.
We should all paint our fingernails.
Don't forget the boots.
And you got to bend over a skip with your leg kicked up.
Ian,
all that one
is it pictures of you?
Is it good enough if I hold up my pinky while I'm drinking? Is that good enough?
Well, I do that because I don't know if you can see.
Oh, the crooked fingers again. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Right. It's not a genetic defect as such. It's as I was a young child, I used to pick my nose. And my dad used to always hit my elbow like that. So I stopped using that arm and used that arm instead. Because he always used to sit on that side, but he used to kick it with his foot. And that's how he ended up with
Oh, Scrappy JC also did a
the
plug
bent
soup.
finger. Hey, old Bill.
Hey,
It still
Bill.
sounds
Everything all
like a
right?
genetic defect.
I'll be back in a second. Shark, keep an eye on Matthews. Make sure he doesn't get too
Oh
out of hand.
God, you're in trouble. You don't want this channel monetized, do you?
Okay, right. So Everyday Solace says it's you're obsessed with my nails. No, not in the slightest.
Well, you can't miss them, can you?
Nails and boots,
On leggings.
and all points in between.
Everything about
That's
her.
with me though.
I was going to say to Solace, get your ass up here, but I don't mean that way. I mean, get your presence up on here.
Get your nails up here.
Yeah, get your nails up here, Solace.
Get your ass
So
up here.
they'll
You
sort
heard
that shit out in a weekend.
I got something to I've never seen this, but I gotta wait for Irish to come back.
Unless I've got to see.
I'll give you a sneak peek though.
Uh-oh.
That's all you get. Sneak peek.
Come on, it's going to take him for longer than he's already.
They look like
He'll be gone for at least 15 minutes.
smashed up transistors.
No.
Anyway, Shark, how did you go on with your humongous 80 meg hard drives?
So I've had one guy offer to buy the hard drive, but he didn't like the price. And then one of my viewers who is in the chat, I'm not going to mention his name. He can identify himself if he wants to. I just don't want to invade his privacy. Purchased some of the discs, purchased a disc pack from me. He wants to mess around with that. So we may be doing a collab on what he does with one of the disc packs. So that's where we're going. That's where that stands right now. I just can't bring myself to tear apart that second drive. That's just, it's too nice a piece of vintage stuff. I want it to be bought by somebody that, would put it in a museum or, or keep it whole or something like that. I did do a test and it powers up. So, it might still be functional for all I know.
What's up, dude? Classic.
Yeah, Jude Classic. Nice.
Oh, 8-bit guy.
I'd pop into one of your streams now and again, but because of the time difference, I'm usually in bed.
Yeah, the last night Gil and him were on, and
Yesterday, yeah.
it was after midnight here, so I was definitely gone to bed by then.
But
Jude
Last
Classic.
night I was way too busy.
But in a homage to him, hat. 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 I'm not doing an hat.
I'm gonna say there's got to be a hard hat in there.
Young man, take a look at yourself. I said, young man.
Mark,
You know,
Hat.
in there.
Wow.
the fact that he knows that song should be very scary.
Hey, Johnny Five, welcome in.
Come on, even I know that song. I find it at my sister collection of the LP.
Johnny Five is alive.
Johnny Pie.
Terrible.
So, has anyone else gone to the scrapyard this week? Because I did say last week, and I told people I'd put it up this week. I did find a channel who is a YouTube channel, and he's actually a scrapyard. He runs a scrapyard, and it shows his YouTube channel is the scrapyard side of things. So I'm going to put his name in there now of the channel.
Very cool.
Yeah, let me go back to where it is. And here he is.
What
Does
I'm
he-
to
does he know how people
anyway?
try to trick him?
Well,
Well, it's called-
about.
It's called Non-Ferrous Jeff is the name of the channel, and I put the link in there. So if you're going to go over, leave a comment, say that you got sent by Scrap and Irish anyhow to it, because if you want to see how a scrapyard runs and how they work out what metals go where and what price to pay for metals and stuff like that, then you have that guy there is the channel to check out.
Wow, he started his channel on January and he already has 80,000 views.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but then again, he's putting up videos every day, just about.
I hate
Yeah,
people who do that.
Come on, he's the owner of the scrapyard, so he got plenty times, right?
yeah, but he's showing like
He's got plenty of footage to upload.
yeah, when guys come into a scrapyard, he's showing them what metals and why to do this and what to clean it and what needs to be done. So it is a good channel for people who are not sure.
And he
when they're
probably
going to
promotes his
scrapyard,
channel
what do.
to everyone that comes by.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
It's amazing
That's a
to
good way.
watch some other channels. Who was I watching the other day? It'll come to me. And he's going like, I've stripped this. This is now number 1 copper. This is now number 2 copper. And then he's stripping his wire. And this is going, this is number 1 wire. This is number 2 wire. This is 60% wire. This is 30% wire. And I'm like, I've only got one category at yard. And it's like singles or household. I've only got one. Oh, it was about copper pipe. It was doing copper pipe and cutting all the joints off. Well, my yard, they've got 2 pipe prices, new pipe, old pipe. They don't bother if it's got joints on. And it's like, they make my life easy.
Yeah, but again, you're not getting the best price sometimes for stuff because I see with the aluminium, the scrapyards that only have one price for aluminium, it's going to be the lower grade of price they're going to give you. So you're missing out on the higher prices of the better aluminium, which they will probably be selling on to someone at a better price. So
Yeah, sorry, I didn't even recognise Johnny Five then. Apologies. I thought you had your head on upside down.
Can't be arranged when I grow it back.
what I need to do, I need to put the 3 bearded people together. Like, there we go, you see? And we can...
That's a pretty good beard you've got there, Dan.
Shark don't count.
What, my beard was white? Jesus Christ, Dan.
Then we need the follically challenged people together.
All together, yes. So that goes there. And...
Well, hang on, he's as bald as a coot. That's right.
Does this count as follically challenged?
Oh, there's a what?
Who's
It's a hell of a party, Sharky.
It's only around a bit in the front here. The rest is fine.
Johnny's betting both camps, isn't he?
yes.
Yeah,
but-
well, yeah, because I can grow my hair, but I keep it short.
Hey, see you scrapping. Hello.
see you scrapping. But yeah,
I
that's
tell you what,
I
I got more hair
See you,
than I have ever had in my life.
look at that for a long something. It looks like something
Why
out
is
of
that
BB.
so flat?
You're rocking
that's
some beads in it next, Sharky.
How's that?
Put a few beads in. Sorry.
Oh, I can't be bothered looking for my wig. No. Can't.
Yeah, but that's why I don't like the scrapyard over here. I'm not going to get a word in. I'm going to have to ban you all. I was saying, you never answered the question, Ian. Do you not think you're getting screwed over by scrapyards then when they only give you one price? I do. I think we're getting screwed over when they only give you one price for aluminium, one price for wire.
No, not aluminium. The umpteen different grades of aluminium.
No, but over here they don't. We say, I know my
If you watch tonight's video, then I'm not promoting my video tonight, by the way, but you see,
No.
segregated. I've got cast, I've got alloy cuts, I've got all rolled, I've got plate. I've sold all my HE9. So yeah, they've got loads of grades of aluminium. Copper, there's several grades of aluminium. Copper, there's several grades, but it's kind of loosely tied. It's like number 1 copper, number 2 copper, heavy copper, old pipe, new pipe, brazery. They make it simple.
What is brazery?
Well, technically, going back donkey's years, brazery was where copper pipe was brazed to brass, mainly in high pressure or medical situations.
Copper and brass. Okay, I get it.
That was old days. These days, the class brazier is just as brass and copper together. But it's got to be a significant piece of copper with the brass. You can't just have your piece of brass with that much copper sticking out the end of it and saying that's brazery. Well, they don't wear that. You get a piece of brass with a piece of copper on that end.
Okay.
Solid sense shouldn't have asked you that.
Oh yeah. So you've got you've got copper price. We're talking probably about £6,500 a ton. Brass is just under £4,000 a ton. So brazier will be in between about £5,000 a ton.
You see, this is where you guys mess it all up. There's 2,000 pounds in a ton. Okay, I mean, why do you keep throwing all these different pounds in a ton thing? That's not making any sense.
That's not a metric ton. A metric ton's 1,000 kilograms.
Yeah.
Also, the pound is money, not weight.
So that means there's 2,200 pounds in an imperial ton.
Inferial is the term.
It's like a gallon. A gallon's 5 pints. Why would the Americans have a short gallon and a long gallon?
Just use liters. That's the same everywhere.
Yeah,
Exactly. What's the point of using
It
gallons?
makes it boring, Ralph. If we were all using the same system, it would be so boring.
Yeah, so easy.
No, it will be so much more clear to everyone, Sharky. And all those
we've got
imperial
stones, pounds,
measurement
ounces.
system and all that stuff. It's clearly, read up, listen up. It's clearly shite. Metric systems rules. Yeah.
But how many pounds of shite?
But it hasn't actually ruled. Listen, it hasn't actually ruled for a long time. It's the infernal French. Before that, the Romans had it, LSD. You know what I mean? You got pounds, you got shillings. Don't talk about length, distances. You've got chains and furlongs and
fathoms and yards
and knots and leagues,
acres.
And of course, in the UK, you measure weight by stones. Doesn't really matter how big the stones are, what kind of stone. and then you got like a handful of acorns and a dab of whipped cream, stuff like that.
Don't forget.
Yeah. Also, when you lose a pound, it can be referred to as money as well.
Yeah, there's girds as well. And if you ever watch Life of Brian, then they throw a few other things in. I'll give you 2 girds for that. 2 girds in a stone.
And this one will really cook your noodle. When you're talking about large quantities of water, they can refer to it as an acre foot.
Well, that's when somebody stands on his toes.
So that'll, now you've got a measurement that's based on 2 qualitative measurements that are based on the size of animal strides.
Is that what they call the agony of defeat?
No, but
When you have an acre free.
I'm still struggling. I'm still struggling for say qualitative.
Quantitative.
Qualitative.
Qualitative. That's easy for you to say.
Actually, it really wasn't that easy. I had to think about it for a minute.
Well, Ian, you're worried about all different measurements. You forgot the one. How do you measure a horse? It's how many hands tall they are.
In hands.
Yeah.
I thought he said a whore.
Well, that's how many fingers tall.
You're mistaken.
What I heard.
How wide it is.
Oh my God.
When I said it weren't my fingers, it was my watch that was.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
15 fingers, the whole hand. What?
So Irish,
Yes.
I got this piece of ribbon wire.
Yes.
Can we have a close up?
If you look really close, you see all those little
Little
dipple
flicks.
things? Not the
Yeah.
holes there, but see the little dots be.
Yeah.
You know what was in those holes?
And
Gold. Gold in them holes.
There was 31 of these.
Oh, they're nice.
I've never seen those before.
There's our LEDs.
No,
No.
they're ICs.
They're ICs.
But ain't they weird?
I just focused now.
I see.
Yeah, I see.
I see now. Yes.
There was 30
And what did that ribbon wire come out of? What actual device was that in?
something. I don't know. This was in that Gaylord box that I get from that company.
Okay.
But
So
it had the black, like the black covering over it. So I figured they were just, ribbon wire plugs, and one of the pieces came off, and that was inside of it. So I was like, well, shit. So
I kind of remember when you were showing something that you got, and you were so pleased about these gold pins
I'm
that came
kidding
in.
about all my gold pins.
And then then the Shark Scrapper came out with a whole board that shimmered.
But all inside there is gold. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, I never seen
So,
that.
Mike, that might have been a feed strip for a automated picker. So they were the chips were all on that feed strip, and it would spool out, and a picker would pick it and put it on a board, and that was the spool of the chips for the picker.
Oh,
Assembly line thing.
Different.
Yeah. Well, Wannabe Scrappers come up with a great suggestion. Make Irish a necklace out of them, Mike.
I ain't making Irish out of anything.
I think that my idea of that wire.
Yeah, you can look up that number. Maybe that'll tell you. It's a long number.
Okay, you don't want to know my idea.
Look it
Okay,
up.
fuck it. Never
I
mind.
remember that. I'll write that down. Hold on.
Hurry up, my arm's getting tired.
Timestamp 1:53:05.
Oh, no, it goes a long way, Ralph.
Okay.
I'd have to stand back here. There you go.
There you go. Check that out, guys.
105 Celsius, 300 volt. That's what those words were.
You know what? Whatever it is, it's really cool.
Yeah, never.
I had an electrician today try to explain to me about how to power LED lights. And I'm like, because I picked them up from scrapyard, I'm like, how much like DC volts do I put in? And he's like, don't work like that. It's like
Why you even bother, Ian? Come on, those LED what you pick up, it's already got transformer on it. Just feed it with the power.
But it's like magic. I need to know it works.
Why did you
Put
pick
the
up
power
the
on it.
LED, by the way? Did you pick them up to scrap them, or did you pick them up to hoard them?
Yes.
Gaylord is a unit of measurement, Granny.
So I
If anything's going to land on him, he'd rather it was smelly lights.
So I can apply power to it and illuminate.
Blow it up.
Illuminate everything.
Ian, every couple of weeks I see you changing the lights in there. You go, oh, I might change that LED to this LED. Then a couple of weeks later, it goes, oh, I've got another LED. I might change that one to that one. But I never see you actually scrapping any of them out. So what do you do with all these LED lights?
I don't show everything I do in my shed.
Thank God.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
We try it, sir. We try it, sir. Oops.
Yeah.
Ian, have some more orange juice.
What you try to say? We try it, sir.
Have some more orange juice, Ian.
Try to find the Vaseline. It's around here somewhere.
Right. It's coming near the end of the 2 hours.
Thank God I go to bed.
I know.
Hey, but you're an hour earlier. Just go an hour longer.
No, I'm not going an hour longer. I'm sticking to 2
Oh,
hours.
last week, did I get
I'm going
bollocked?
live later on.
I got bollocked last week and it was all his fault.
What was my
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because I wanted to go to bed and he kept saying, no, stop, you're only 10 minutes off the end. Then there was the after show party. And you
Hey,
took
but Ian, it wasn't his fault that you kept drinking the whole time that you were still up.
took advantage of the fact that I was incapacitated.
Inebriated.
inebriated is correct?
Oh, they
What's
put it in the
your
archive,
fault that you can't distinguish between cider and whiskey, and you call yourself a whiskey drinker, but you didn't even know the difference between them.
I don't know. I did notice it. And I did notice the distance. I went, then what'd you do? I had to swallow it, didn't I? Can't spit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
sound
not
like you just put it back in the bottle.
You're not allowed to spit.
No backwash.
Right. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, and
I shut up.
on that note, Ian, please tell us what you've planned for the week. Tell us, have you a video coming out tonight?
Yes. Yes, I have. It's
Well,
all
that'll
about.
give me 3 minutes of entertainment.
Oh, God, it'll be a lot longer than that. It'll be boring. It'll be swearing.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Maybe I'll learn a new vegan word.
It'll be like best laid plans of my. It's like, why does my life go like that? I don't know about you lot, and shout me down, right? But I go to bed. And I think as I'm going to sleep about the things. This is at weekend. I don't think about work the day after. I think, in what order am I going to do things tomorrow? Right, and that usually sends me off to sleep straight away. And then when I get up, I think, right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, and then I do something totally different. So, do you lot go to sleep thinking about the tasks you need to complete the day after?
No.
Nope.
I done that last night. I said I'm going to get up in the morning today because I was working yesterday. So I said, right, Sunday, I'm going to get up early. I'm going to go up the shed and I'm going to start taking things apart. I got up at early enough, 9:30, 10 o'clock, early for me on a Sunday. Got up, had something to eat, sat down in front of the TV, started watching Yukon Gold that was beyond Discovery Channel, watching them digging for gold and stuff like that, of course. And next thing I watched 2 or 3 hours of that. And then I go, oh, Ireland are playing Scotland in the rugby game. So I watched the Ireland-Scotland rugby game. And then Shark went on an hour early. And here I am. That was my day.
I think I need to put it in context. Right. It's more to do with like, right, price of brass has dropped. So I'm not taking my brass in. So I'm not stripping brass. Right. Aluminium's building up. So I need to strip whatever aluminium I've got to build up a load to take the aluminium in. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
oh yeah, I don't do that. I just scrap whatever's there. I don't think, oh, I need to scrap copper this week because copper's up, because I'm not cashing in copper. I don't need to cash in at the moment. So if prices go up or go down, it makes no difference at the moment. I've just decided not to cash in until I've got loads of it.
So you got a load of wire delivered, which I know you did. I know you got a load of wire delivered. At some point, you're going to say, I've got wire to take in. I've got cable to take in. So if you got some more wire coming, and you know you're going with the wire you've already got, you're surely not saying to me, well, I'll tell you what, I'll strip my aluminium instead. You'd strip the other wire because you're going with wire.
Yeah, but you see, I don't go to the scrapyard that often. I think the last time I was in the scrapyard was 6, maybe 8 months ago. And because I don't collect a lot of big, bulky stuff. So that wire isn't eating anything at the moment. So it's outside, actually. It's not even in the shed at the moment. So it doesn't bother me. And I'm not going to, I've said I'm going to strip some of that when the weather improves. So I can put the wire stripper outside and I'll strip that when the weather improves, stuff like that. And even then when I strip it, I'm probably not going to cash it in.
Video for you. Go to Lidl. They're selling a cables. It's technically a cable sheath stripper. I nearly bought one, but I thought, no, I'll let Scrapping Irish do the video. He needs the views. But, so it's that device. I've got the device of it like that. Anyway, it's got like a thing on top, spring-loaded thing on top, and a prong underneath. So you put your cable in, it grips it, pierces it, and then you pull your cable through. It's not designed really to do yards and yards of cable, which I do.
I didn't see that in our Lidl over here. Maybe it's only in the UK. I didn't see it in Ireland.
Right, it was about £8. I thought, that's a good video in the making there. Well, Scrapping Irish.
Let me have a look. Little special buys. Let's see what the little special buys are this week in Ireland. Now that you've said it, let me see if it's in there in Lidl. Special buys. What are you?
On the shelf, it was right next to a useless cordless eat gun.
Oh. Angle grinder, I thought you were going to say.
On the other side of it was an equally useless cordless soldering iron.
Yeah, they're very useless because they don't come with a power supply for all the bloody battery. You have to buy them separate.
No, they've just got garden equipment this week in Lidl in Ireland. So it's all just garden stuff, garden hoses. Oh, let me see now. Hold on. They have a welder. They have a Parkside welder this week in there.
And they've got the plasma in as well, £149.
Is it battery operated?
No. They have an inverter welder here. They have an inverter welder which is €100. They have a hammer drill, €50. They have a cordless screwdriver for €20. What voltage is it? It doesn't say. A few screwdriver sets, blah blah blah. No,
whatever you buy, will be something missing, so it don't matter.
Yeah, but but what's got? There was actually a good point there. Whoever stole that part, they actually stole the part out of that on me, because there was someone left a comment. Was there a cable tie on the handle? And I said no. They said, well, someone has cut the cable tie because they all have cable ties on them. And someone cut the cable tie and took a part out of it. Now,
well, you're right there, Scrapping Irish. If you remember the video I did on that cordless grinder, when I opened it, there was no instructions at all. I didn't. I was lost. I didn't know what to do.
Anyhow, going back to the videos. Right, Ian, anything else to tell us before your week?
I'm gonna get my pillow back up.
Right, okay. I've done I did a testathon. I did part 1. I did part 2, which is the welder. If I put it together, it was over an hour long, so I've split that up. But in between, I've done today's video, which will be up tonight.
Okay. And any other thing planned for the week? Are you going to go to the scrapyard, or have you any pickups planned, anything like that?
Hopefully not. No, I haven't. I've nothing planned. But every day's different. You never know what's going on. Like today, I got a phone call and it was like, well, I didn't get a phone call. I got a WhatsApp message saying, "Are you playing in your shed today?" I said, "Yeah, I'm up. I'm here all day. So I'll drop some stuff off." And a guy came around and dropped a load of cable off.
While we have it there, anyone know what is computer wire classified as?
Also, where I go,
it's just wire. There's only one category where I go. It's wires with plugs or wires without plugs.
This is what's considered computer wire at my yard. The ribbon wire.
When you say computer wire, I thought you meant Ethernet cable.
No. I presume he means like what's inside the computer. I presume
ribbon cable.
Well, this here, I get computer wire, which is 35 cents a pound. But then, like, if I cut the wire off a power supply, that's considered 40 to 45% wire, which is like almost $1 a pound. But anything that's real skinny or like this or Christmas lights is computer. They call it computer wire here.
I get 380 a kilogram for all wires. Doesn't matter what it is.
Doing my job. Wish you the best, Solvers. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Gotta go
Yeah.
back.
As we said before, family and everything comes before scrap. You have to. The scrap will be there. It won't go anywhere. And the scrap
I'm certainly.
And neither will we.
Yes.
Certainly
we'll
comes
still be
before
here.
YouTube, doesn't it? You know.
Exactly.
She has to go back to work. So.
Yeah. Scrap it, Ralph. Have you anything planned for the week?
I've been playing with my new computer and actually started editing some stuff. I have started editing the video concerning these things that I've made. These little pendant things. This one is Sunset Bronze. This one is Nordic Gold. And I'm thinking of turning it into 2 different videos. One that is all like with all the explanation and a lot of me talking and what the whole thing is about, and just a short one that just shows a few seconds of every segment of what I do, and then hopefully turn that into a somewhat shorter video.
Okay. Now you do know that EOS Mike is not a fan of short videos.
No, there will be a long one as well.
Only if they're Ralph's.
Yeah, I don't put up that many videos, so.
He loves
Only
anything.
because I love Ralph.
Yes, and I love you too, Mike.
Okay, so that's your plan for the week.
There's nothing like sitting down, getting your tissues.
You already had your turn, Ian.
Sorry.
Your turn.
Love you, buddy.
Raphael, carry on.
As usual, I will try to make some video. Whatever gonna happen in here, that's gonna be on the video, and no subject specified. What's happened? That's gonna be on the video. And as usual, maybe shorts at Thursday and Saturday. Scrap Night Live.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were finished. Sorry, Parkness.
Yeah, I did.
I've nothing at the moment in terms of videos, but I've got to change a transfer box on this. So if I get the video done in time, it'll be up on Friday. And
Which wheel?
The Mercedes.
Which wheels transfer box?
It drives rear wheels.
Rear transfer box. Okay.
Well, no, it's not a differential. It's what sends the drive to the rear wheels. It bolts onto transmission. And it sends the drive to rear wheels.
Okay, so that's
how your four-wheel drive works. I'm still, that says my Mercedes is still at the dealer. I'm still waiting to get that back.
Oh, right. Shark Scrapper, what's your story?
Make it short.
It's just going to be another busy week of picking stuff up, breaking stuff down. I'm going to try to do 3 videos again this week, plus the video for the patron members. And then we'll do our live again on Sunday.
How are you finding now? Put all the video that because you have a live now as well to do. How are you finding it? Getting all the editing done on your videos and getting your live, working out what you're going to be doing for your live, and trying to do your scrapping. How are you finding all that time wise?
Busier than a one-finned shark in a feeding frenzy.
That
sounds cool.
But you're still keeping on top of it. That's what I mean. You're doing well to keep on top of it. I find it enough to try and put one video out, do a live, and try and watch some videos belong to people. Sometimes I don't get all the videos that some people might put out in a week, like Ian Matthews. So if I don't have the time to watch everyone's video that comes. If you put out more than one video a week, chances are I'll only watch one video a week.
Yeah, and and this is just I'm just experimenting right now with the 3 a week. We'll see. But this is the full-time gig for me, so this is what I do with my time. So
Well, do you find that putting 3 videos out a week is increasing your channel growth?
Well, actually, it was kind of interesting. Since I went back to 3 a week, I have been growing faster. So yeah, it's because it's just out there more. So Yeah, I have seen subscription rates pick up when I put out 3 a week. Yeah.
And Ian, have you seen your subscriptions go out since you put out more videos a week than what you used to put out?
No.
Like you might go a month one time without putting a video out, and then you're putting out fairly regularly. Like you're out every 2 days.
I only put them out if I've got something I think interesting to show you people.
Okay.
You know, don't forget I am not a scrapping channel, so I can't come on here and strip, one of these every time and go, because I don't even know the terminology of half the things that's on it.
Yes, you can.
Oh, I can blag it. Always in MLCC. This is a high peripheral board.
I could just say it's a screwy or a thingy, and it's great.
Yeah, screw your thingy.
Yeah.
Burn up more drills too.
It's more of a vlog of what happens in here. Outside, shed, the garden, mushroom making. What's happening.
That was really nice from me, Ian. Don't listen to that pishky buggers.
Well,
Ian,
that was it. It was an accident, by the way.
He went a long way around, not giving me an answer. Do you find you're getting more subscribers now that you're?
No, I did that angle grinder review, and I got 1,000 subscribers within 3 weeks. Since then, I've only had 350 subscribers increase.
Oh,
so in 4 months,
that's more than I do in a year. But then again, I don't put out that much content.
Okay, so different people have different results. Obviously.
Oh, I'm being slagged here off by wannabe scrapper. You wouldn't know if you paid attention to your friends' videos. I've not got time.
Again, this comes down to what I said earlier: is if you're working full time, you can't get to everyone's video every week. As simple as if you're putting out more. As I said, I try and get to watch one person's video. Like Wannabe Scrapper will put out maybe 4 or 5 videos a week. Again, I'm not going to see all 4 or 5 Wannabe Scrapper. I might watch one. I just don't have the time, and I'll be honest. And I don't expect someone. If I put out 4 or 5 videos, I don't expect anyone to see every one of them every week. It's just the way it is. So same with Mike. He might put out 2 videos in a day, if not 3 some days. So again, I might watch 1. I might watch 2.
No, I'm getting it. I'm getting it now. D-Max agreeing with him. Oh, I'm wounded. Sorry.
If guys are at home and all you're doing is watching YouTube, you have time to do it. If you're working from 8 o'clock in the morning till 6 in the evening, and you have other things to do, you just don't have time. So,
well, you could do like somebody whose name I won't mention, but does
Lee
from Enfield and
Road.
And just automatically respond with nice
Great
video.
Great video. As soon as it's puts up.
I put out a 30-minute video and someone puts up after 5 minutes, great video, loved it. I know they haven't watched the video, so why did they even bother doing that? Because straight away you go, this guy has just gone on. He's just
we're doing that again then.
Yeah, at least have a look and go. All right, the video is 35 minutes. Okay, I'll wait 35 minutes before I put a comment up. At least do that. Use some intelligence.
Oh, 29-minute video, 30 seconds after uploading, great video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow, e-waste Mike, what's your plan for the week?
Well, first I want you all to know that when I die, if you look at the TV behind me, that's the image that you're all going to see in your TVs.
Okay. It's like
Okay, so what's your planning for the week?
I'm going to refine the gold out of all these little chips.
Cool.
And then I'm going to throw it in the shred.
And then he's going to send it to Scrapping Irish to save him buying stuff off eBay.
Yeah. No, I'm going to try to do a scrap run. My neighbor that has the HVAC company, they're doing a demo on a apartment complex that he's doing. So he needs somebody to take all the metal studs and drop ceilings and wiring and all that crap away. So I got that coming up. And I got a stack of pallets that I have to get out of that yard this week. So, and then just in the garage, tearing down monitors.
Oh, what? You have monitors to tear down, do you? Oh.
Yeah, about 5 or 6.
Okay.
We should,
And I gotta start getting some crap out of that basement.
Yeah,
You know,
anywhere
like-
do you...
you know, like staff shops. If you go to Heinz's, you can buy beans, and if you go to where they make pizzas, you can buy pizzas, and they do staff swaps. So you can buy Heinz's beans in the pizza shop. What we should do is, I could send Mike fire extinguishers. He could send me TVs. We could share our scrap that we're sick of doing.
Well, you see, I already do that with Pop Scrap. I give Pop Scrap stuff that I'm not interested in, and he gives me e-waste that he's no interest in. So I already do my scrap swap with another scrapper. So I get stuff I want, and he gets stuff he wants from the deal. So I already do that. So you can find yourself an e-waster to get rid of your e-waste too.
I was trying to put Ian in the basement, but I can't figure it out. I got to get some of that stuff out of the basement because that's
It's easy to get rid of me. Just make me bigger.
No, it makes my head bigger.
no.
No, make somebody else bigger. Sorry.
Hey, Mike, how soon till you start working at Board Sort, man? Do you got to get cleaned out before you head down there?
Yeah, I got to get rid of all this shit. I can't leave this stuff here.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying. A lot of that stuff in the basement is going to go into the shred. I'm not going to mess with it. A lot of it.
I'm sure, Board Sort was so happy to do one sending the PC to him, Shark. I'm sure he's praying that Mike doesn't turn up either.
Well, I'll probably take a lot of my like Xboxes and all that shit down there for him. All-in-ones. I got plenty of that stuff. I can go down there and.
What about that shitty PC that Shirk had?
Oh, stop.
That was a good one.
You know what, Shirk? I had a burnt one in that Gaylord box from the scrapyard. I thought about it. If you had that one, it wasn't as bad as yours. Boy, it stunk that garage up for quite a while.
I'll bet, yeah.
The shed stinks because the motherboard's in the tote in the shed, so you can still smell it in there.
Oh, not good every day. I'm keeping mine.
Right. So, are you finished, e-waste, Mike, or do you want to say anything else before I move on to Dan?
I have nothing to say.
Okay, Dan, what's your plan for the week?
No plans, no video.
Are you not still? Is the bulk pickups not still going on in your area? No.
No, that's done.
Okay. So no bulk pickups for him. Okay.
Oh, wait, I got an update. If Boy is getting a haircut, he's supposed to cut his hair and his pony and all that shit. I said if he does it, I'm gonna do it too. So if Brissy cuts his beard and his hair, then I'm gonna do the same thing.
Oh yeah.
So you got that to look forward to, people.
Speaking of beards and stuff like that,
dude, you made your turn like an hour ago.
What about NBA? What a fantastic thing he's been doing.
Yes. I do need to
I haven't watched him in ages, actually.
So tell us what he's been doing.
He lost over 50 pounds doing that, Ian.
The History Channel or Documentary Channel hired him to go and live off grid in the Appalachian Mountains.
But look how calm he is now. He doesn't need to think about all the news, all the shitty stuff, what's going around. Only thing what he needs to have in his mind, just got his prey and something to eat, right?
Yeah, so he had to live off the land and do a diary, and it's the voiceover is excellent the way they've done it.
Okay, I'll check that out.
It's well worth watching.
Yeah,
he found a burr. He found a burr stuck in his trap. I mean, he found a burr.
A burr under his saddle.
A big burr that wanted to rip his arm off.
Bear.
Oh, that
bear.
kind of burr.
Not a bear.
No, that's a zombie. That's a zombie.
Yogi Bear.
Bear. Like
Good thing it wasn't the cocaine bear.
No, that looks like
That looks a funny film. That does.
It looks like it's going to be shit.
Based on a true story.
Anyhow, Johnny Vibe, any news on your channel? What are you up to or what are you doing?
Well, I've been helping my mum move, but I bought a cheap generator the other week and I've stripped it all down. I got it to work. It does generate power, so it's a matter of putting it all back together. I'll give it a repaint and it looks pretty good.
Okay. So that's it. Have you any videos coming out during the week or anything you want to tell anyone about?
No, that's it.
Thanks.
Live here anyway, so I'll catch you all later anyway, but
Bye, Johnny.
Alright.
Right, see you, Johnny.
Okay, Johnny's gone. Right, so that's the end of the show.
Good.
I've gone. Shut up, you animal.
I won't go to bed.
You want to go to bed? It's only 20 past 9. We're an hour ahead of time. What's wrong with you? You want to edit your video to get it up tonight before we all go to sleep. That's
Yes.
what you
Some
want.
more orange juice.
It's less of the editing the video, but I do want to get it up tonight. Yes.
All right. Okay. So, guys, I put the link in already for that non-Ferris Jeff. If you want to go over and check his channel, leave a comment, say that I sent people over, because at least he knows that we're sending people his way. Because I think it's a good channel to check out if you're, especially then guys who might want to ask questions of a guy that owns a scrapyard who might be able to give you more information and stuff like that you might want to know on different categories of stuff. He might be able to help you out. So I'll put the link in again for anyone that wasn't there already at the start. And then, as usual, after I put the link in, let me put that link in. So if you want to go over and check out his channel, leave a comment. And if you have any questions, I'm sure he'll answer them for you on scrap and stuff like that. As usual, I'll leave it to Ralph to give us the ending. And before he does it, I'm going to say thank you to everyone that was in, anyone that came up on the panel, anyone that was in the chat, anyone that was just lurking. If you haven't hit the like, hit the like. And Ralph, what do you have to say on the whole situation?
Scrap you all later.
I'll hit the like.